Have mercy. Your brother from the gutter. The slick one is back behind the wood for the open bar. The Home Alone version of the open bar. Never a cover, never a minimum, and nearly impossible to get thrown out of this joint. That's right. Oh, Red Eyes, here with you. The weekend is on. Yeah. And, we forgot to celebrate the 20th episode. We've done over 20 podcasts. I believe this is the 24th episode of Slick's Open Bar since I was unceremoniously terminated by the corporate scum. So, let's do a shot right now. Excuse me. Ooh, that's good booze. That's good hooch. And, of course, tell a friend and share this with your friends. If you know anybody out there that, may miss me on the radio, you want to listen to the podcast, who the fuck needs music? I mean, you really want to hear the same pour some sugar, shoot some booger on me song for the 98th time? Who needs to listen to that shit? We don't need music here on the open bar. And besides, the royalties are too damn expensive. So Bob Woodward has got a new book out, and in it, he claims, according to a source close to Donald Trump, that he spoke 7 times since he's left the office of president with Vladimir Putin, his man crush. Vladimir Putin also gave him some COVID machines as well. And what do you think? What do you think they're talking about, him and Putin? Do you think they're sharing beet soup recipes? I mean, I don't think so. I don't know what they're talking about, but I know it's not good for America, whatever the hell it is. So, that's bizarre. And also, Trump, very unhinged this week. He's mad at 60 Minutes because of Kamala Harris. She went on 60 Minutes, and Trump supposedly wanted to go on 60 Minutes, or I should say agreed to go on 60 Minutes. There's Toots in the background drinking some wild turkey. But he spined out at the last minute because they told him they wouldn't guarantee that they wouldn't fact check him. And of course, fact checking is like kryptonite to Donald Trump. So he spined out, and now he's mad at CBS and says that they should lose their license. So this is the kind of thing. If you want Trump as president, anything he doesn't like, let's just, whatever the king doesn't like, let's just get rid of him. So just crazy. And here's something you might find interesting. There's a super PAC that's against Donald Trump. It's a PAC, and it's called the FTW PAC. And I know what you're thinking. Fuck the world. But no, it is a political action committee founded by friends of Wally Nowinski and Matt Curry. Their out-of-the-box plan is to target a largely overlooked segment of the voting population. That's right, consumers of adult online entertainment. That's right, if you watch porn in a swing state in the final 2 weeks of the election leading up to November 5th, there's a pretty good chance you might see an ad that, check this out, starts with a woman enjoying herself on a bed before Donald Trump appears over her, and then comes on a warning that Trump's Project 25 will ban this video.
You're a little pervert.
The ads conclude by telling the viewer, enjoy it while you can.
That is absolutely insane.
And then you've got Trump lying, saying that kids are going to school as boys and coming home as chicks.
This man is a true psychopath.
I mean, really, if you're a parent, you got to sign a damn paperwork for your kid to go to the zoo, but your kid's going to go to school and come home as a opposite sex. He is just off the rails. And of course, Florida got whacked again with the Hurricane Milton. I mean, it was bad enough what they had a week ago with Helene, and now it's Milton that has dumped several inches of rain on Florida, and brutal, just brutal. I saw some of the footage. Did you see that that crane that crashed into the building? Unreal. How'd you like to be in that building? How'd you like to be hung over in that building, you know? And all of a sudden you wake up and there's a damn crane crashing into your window. You know what I mean? Just like, this can't be real. Yes, this is real. So far, FEMA has spent half its disaster relief budget in only 8 days. Now they need more approved, and that means ass clown Mike Johnson, who, of course, is the Speaker of the House, Republican Speaker of the House, jack-off, jamoke that he is going to have to approve, and he's being very nonchalant about it. Nonchalant. And, of course, you've got, 10 Republican Floridians who a couple weeks ago voted against funding FEMA, and, of course, now they're begging for money. You know, the government is always the enemy until you need a friend.
You're goddamn right.
You're damn tootin'. And how about the, did you see the video of the alligator? A dude is driving, like, in his car, and the water is up to, halfway up to the tire, and there's an alligator chomping biting at his tires. I mean, it's like you're driving down the street and you got a dog, some crazy dog is, trying to bite your tires. Only in Florida, it's fucking alligators, okay? Just brutal. You couldn't pay me to live there. And how about this conspiracy that's floating around? Marjorie Taylor Greene is telling people that it's the Democrats are causing the hurricanes. Evidently, the Democrats have some kind of secret hurricane machine, and they are pointing it towards the Republican states. That's what's happening, according to Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Medication time. Medication time.
If it weren't for stupid people, there wouldn't be a Republican Party.
You gotta be a football hero to get along with the beautiful girl.
Oh, you know it, yeah. And the Bills taking on the Jets, Jets, who suck on Monday Night Football. And, of course, it's always an interesting matchup with these two teams. We have split the last 4 games over the last couple of years right now. And the Bills, they got to get it together. They've only scored 6 points in the first half of the last 2 games. The offense is having a lot of problems. Now, a lot of these experts, and I'm not one of them, but I'm no dummy, a lot of these experts are saying, look at the Bills, what they're doing. Defenses have figured out the Bills' offense, and what they're doing is they are playing them between the hash marks. In other words, they know that the Bills' strength is their tight ends and, running backs over the middle, that kind of stuff. So they are playing between the hash marks, and they are basically saying, beat us on the perimeter. We're going to give you man coverage on the outside, and we're going to put everything zone, whatever, and clog up the middle of the field to try to stop you, because we don't think you can beat us with your outside wide receivers. And that allows them to take these extra people and pressure Josh Allen or drop these people into the middle of the field and make it difficult. So we've got to get this figured out, because it's not going good right now. These wide receivers that we have, Keon Coleman, I mean, he's a rookie. You got to give him time, but it's not fair to expect him to step in and be like Diggs, right off the bat as far as an outside receiver goes. Somebody I heard mention that they should be using him in the slot, because it would be a lot easier for him. And he would be more productive in the slot, at least his rookie year, using his size against smaller DBs in the middle. I don't know. Shakir is the slot guy, so you'd have to move him to the outside. So I don't know what the fuck they're going to do, but they got to get it together. I mean, the defense I'm not as worried about. I mean, they've got their issues too, but the offense is really a train wreck right now, and they're talking about maybe going out and getting some receivers. They're talking about maybe the dude from the Cleveland Browns who was with the Cowboys before that. He's getting a little bit long in the tooth, and they may be willing to part ways with him, and it may not cost too much money to pick up Amari Cooper. So he's a possibility. There was talk about bringing in Devontae Adams from the Raiders, but that's unrealistic. Too much money involved there. So you may get somebody like Amari Cooper on the cheap. The trade deadline, by the way, I believe is October 31st. So there's still time for the Bills to get some help on the outside. Then you have Romeo Doubs from the Green Bay Packers, who's a pretty decent receiver, and he has expressed frustration with his new role in the offense. So he's another possibility. DeAndre Hopkins kind of long in the tooth, but he's out there with the Titans right now. So, one of these guys they may be able to pick up, and it may not cost them the whole kitchen sink, at least get him on a one-year deal for this year and maybe a mid-round draft pick or something. The Bills ranking 25th in third down efficiency. We suck on third down. And the last 2 years, we were number one in third down efficiency in the NFL. So something's got to give. We got to get this offense percolating. And these two teams hate each other. Deion Dawkins is like, hey, it's no fun playing a team where everybody's friends. Well, we hate the Jets. They hate us. I'm paraphrasing, but there's a lot of trash talk going on. It's a divisional rival. It's an important game. These divisional games, you got to win them. I mean, I don't know how far we're going to go in the playoffs, but we got to win the AFC East to get there. That's all the Slick One's got for you today. Don't forget, you can always find us at slicktom.com. That'll take you to Podbean, which is the home where our podcast originates out of, or should I say, Slickcast. And, of course, you can stream us on Apple, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, iHeart, Podchaser, and 9 zillion other streaming devices, thanks to Julia from Lakewood Studios. If you need website help, she is the person to talk to. Let me tell you, she knows her stuff. Unlike me, I am totally lost. All right, that's all I got for you right now. Until after Monday's game, remain calm, circle the wagons, go Bills, live fast, die old, and yes, weed, whiskey, and Warren Zevon. Peace out.
Hail to the king, baby.